Hello, my name is Kirsten, and welcome to the Clay to Success Showcasing McGill Services. Today, we have my lovely colleague Ashley with us today from the Campus Life and Engagement Office. Thank you so much for coming to talk to me, Ashley.
Of course, thank you so much for having me for this project.
No problem. I'm excited to learn more about what you do. So, maybe tell me about the work that you do at the Campus Life and Engagement Office.
So I do a little bit of everything for the Campus Life and Engagement Office, just like all of my other colleagues feel they're doing a little bit of everything. But my actual title is Orientation Development Specialist or Orientation Project Development, which essentially means that I'm acting as an advisor to all things related to the undergraduate Frosh world, from faculty organized Froshes to non-faculty Froshes and alternative Froshes. Overall, I'm a connection between the Frosh coordinators and the university and the Frosh coordinators and the faculty associations. One of my main responsibilities is to uphold the rules and regulations of McGill and the Frosh context, of course. And I also spend a lot of my time helping with programming and interacting with incoming students.
Awesome. You do so much work. That's amazing. Okay, my next question for you, which is probably greatly anticipated, but I think most people should know the answer by now, is will Frosh be online?
Yes, so absolutely. The short answer to that question is just a resounding yes. Of course, in light of regulations that the government has imposed for the COVID-19 pandemic, McGill itself has decided to move to a virtual format for the fall semester of 2020, which means the Frosh coordinators have decided that the only way to host a Frosh is also virtual to be as inclusive and accessible and safe as possible for everybody. So we're moving forward with the virtual format to make sure everyone gets an unforgettable experience.
Great. And then my next question for you would be, why should students participate in Frosh, even if it's online this year?
At its core, Frosh is essentially made to make those social connections with your fellow students that are incoming at the same time as you, with upper year students that have experience with the university, with the Montreal community. It's also your first time interacting with Montreal for a lot of people. It's always an excellent resource for making connections, getting friends, having someone to help you study through the rest of your time at McGill. But essentially at this point, we're all really looking for community and connection now more than ever at this time. Like, we've been isolated and we're doing our own thing. So moving forward with this virtual format is going to be a feat to navigate for all students if we can help you get through that by introducing you to your classmates and hopefully your future friends. That's our goal for Virtual Frosh this year. You should definitely participate.
That's wonderful. I met my best friend at Frosh my first year, so definitely agree with Ashley. You should go to Frosh to meet people because you might find your best friend too. And then sort of in the same vein, when you sign up for Frosh, do you have to go to all of the Frosh events?
Okay, so attendance is never mandatory for Frosh events. It's a completely your choice that you can go to things and decide what you'd like to do. Of course, we put our heart and soul into planning events, and we do encourage you to attend as many events as possible for Frosh so that you get like the best full experience that you could ever have. But we also know that it's important to practice self-care and that you know your needs more than anyone else. So if you feel that you should remove yourself from certain events, you're more than welcome to do so. Once specific Frosh programming gets released, I'm sure you'll have a better idea of which events you'd like to attend. But please know that you won't be sitting in front of your computer for 4 days of Frosh. We have a lot of things planned that don't involve staring at a screen. So stay tuned.
Ooh, that's good to know. That's exciting. Okay, and then my next question, if you know the answer, would be how much does Frosh cost? Does it cost the same for every faculty?
I don't have a direct answer for you as much as you'd like that, but I will tell you that each Frosh comes up with their own ticket price based on their individual programming, their merchandise, the different things that they're offering to their incoming students. So the same as an in-person Frosh, the tickets will vary across faculties, across non-faculty events, across alternative events. Pricing is going to be the most affordable that it's ever been. We're trying to be as accessible and inclusive as possible to all students, even more so than we've ever been before. So stay tuned for ticket prices. You can probably check it out at the registration website, but it's coming and it will be very affordable.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that Frosh will be even more accessible than it has been in the past. And my final question for you would be, is there somewhere that students can go to stay updated on information about Frosh / where should they go to register?
Sure. Our brand new registration website is live right about now, so you can check out your faculty Frosh there. And all other orientation events that are happening on campus can also be found there, so get a little bit of information about all the things you can get involved in. Other than that, you can reach me at my email. That'll be listed somewhere down below. If you have questions, I'll either answer them or direct you to somebody who can answer them. Other than that, please check out your faculty Frosh pages. They have lots of things going on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Plenty of reasons and spaces for you to connect with your faculty coordinators for anything related to Frosh.
Great, there's lots of places to get information. Yeah, I will be putting all of the links to the Facebook and Instagram in that description box below for everyone watching this video. And thanks for coming to talk to me today. That's all the questions I have for you.
Great.
Okay, well, I'll see you later. Bye.